Blog Talk Radio.
Through the years there were times I felt like I was losing my mind. Never thought I'd get to this place where I'd find the peace inside. In the darkness I found my light. I found peace in the tears I've cried. Now I've got a million reasons for life. We can rise if we don't fall, nah, nah. If you're low, now lift your head higher. What's yours, no one can take away. Thank God in every way. Now I see better days. Better days, only better days, better days. We can rise if we don't fall now, now. All the pain, it made me grow stronger. I see better days, only better days, better days. I remember the times I felt like there was no hope inside. But even when it hurt, I found my worth in the faith to strive. In the darkness, I found my light. I found peace in the tears I've cried. Now I've got a million reasons for life. We can rise if we don't fall, nah, nah. If you're low, now lift your head higher. What's yours, no one can take away. Thank God in every way. Now I see better days, better days, only better days, better days. We can rise if we don't fall, nah, nah. All the pain, it made me grow stronger. I see better days, only better days, better days, better days. If you're alone, feel broken, with so many words left unspoken, let it be heard, let your heart open. Now is the time, now is the time. If you're alone, feel broken, with so many words left unspoken, let it be heard, let your heart open. Now is the time, now is the time. We can rise if we don't fall, nah, nah. If you're low, now lift your head higher. What's yours, no one can take away. Thank God in every way. Now I see better days, only better days, better days. We can rise if we don't fall, nah, nah. All the pain, it made me grow stronger. I see better days, better days.
What's going on? You have tuned in. What's going on? I don't know. Did it make us be able to say what's going on? But I know I hit the unmute button, so let me start again, right? Because you know this is unscripted. All right. So let's do it again. What's going on? You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move, Unscripted, with Patricia M. Going.
And Mr. Stout in the house.
Mr. Stout. I like saying that. They used to do you like that when you were young.
Yeah, a little bit. Plus, I got that on one of my drops on the Ski Beats radio show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
That's what he said, too.
It says.
He says, I'm on it. Hey, listen to my man, DJ Ski or Mr. Stout on Ski Beats radio. Stout. He said something like that.
Oh, because all I hear is DJ Ski.
Oh, that's the only one you looking at. That's the only one you be looking out for. I do say the ladies, the round table, and all that. I do hear those.
So we have really had an exciting week.
A month. It's July.
Right. Do you
14
know?
days in.
But we hit 20,000 members today.
Yeah.
There's 20,000 members in the Atlanta Music Industry Group. That is so awesome. And you know what's even more exciting to me is that people are finding substance. They're making connections.
Interacting.
They're interacting. They're the group is not one of the ones where you just go and everybody's silent. They just posting stuff.
Saying stuff.
They're saying,
They're saying things like, this has definitely helped me out, or thank you for putting this out there, or, for having this kind of platform. And it made me wonder what kind of other platforms, what are they doing to stop people? But then I guess that's what they're doing to us when they're putting this on punishment.
Who? Facebook? Yeah, we just got in jail last week.
Yeah, I was on probation. I had to go see
They put both of us in jail at the same time.
My PO. I was like, well, that's really good.
So we also got some exciting things going on with the virtual premiere.
Yeah.
We got 2 divas.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
They got 2 divas back to back. I'm trying to figure out who's going.
Almost like verses a little bit. Really good artists, both of them, very good. Illusion, right?
And Nevaeh.
Yeah.
So we got 2 divas who are both out there about to have music. They're releasing their music videos through our lane, which we're very excited about. And I just can't wait to see, who get the most people to come. I shouldn't do that. That's not right, huh? To see who get the most fans to come. That's not right.
I mean, their fans. It's up to their fans. Their fans are going to support us. So yeah, look, that's the thing for y'all to do out there. We're supporting it here, on the Move Unscripted. We were supporting it. And we are part of this, and also with Around the World Media, and also with Connect Club. So all those things are together. We're supporting what's going on and putting it out there. But they're her fans. We want them to really see who's going to turn up and turn out.
Right. And that's what needs to be happening. So go to is it Illusion 850? Is that her Facebook page?
Yeah.
And then Nevaeh is Nevaeh N-E.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it?
Neveah
N-P.
JP.
Oh, JP.
Yeah, and it's Heaven spelled backwards.
Okay, so you can go to their Facebook pages, and they should have it listed. Support them. Go out and and support their premiere, because it's more than just a premiere. They're doing something special just for their fans.
Right.
Before they release it out into the atmosphere.
Right.
So be that support that they need.
And you can say you've seen it first. And I know that we have a lot of them having like giveaways, like we did with William T. Stars, who like really turned it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
William turned the freak out. Let me tell you something. William came in like a boss.
Yeah, he set the tone. Yeah, he set the tone. Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, he really did, and he had massive support.
Right.
It was and his freaking premiere was the freaking bomb.
It really was good.
They were still commenting and liking and paying for merchandise and all kind of stuff the next day. The next day. That's how you know that was the bomb.
Right.
Yeah, they were still buying. They were supporting. So, and actually, I think a couple artists even actually supported, which is the bomb. Because we're really trying to get artists to start supporting each other in this independent movement. That's called unity, in case y'all didn't know. Unity.
Right.
What did you think about T-Pain this week?
That was funny. And I thought that was around like a while ago when somebody just resurfaced, but it's really funny.
T-Pain went off. T-Pain was like, don't make no more of that music. We got enough of that music. We got Little Baby. We got Big Baby. We got Joe Baby. We got Dude with Baby in their name. They all got the same kind of music. Send us something else. Like he was going.
And there's a lot of music out in the world. So you're selling yourself short if you only just listen to what they're playing on the local radio. Like you got the whole wide web that you could just like look to see what's out there, especially on the independent scene. There's a ton of them. Like your music on N1M.com.
Oh,
and there's so many artists on there.
Yeah.
And it's for locals too. Like you can go to Atlanta, or you could be or Houston, or wherever
you're at. All over the world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's that's one of the reasons why we're doing Hook Up Atlanta, because we want to showcase artists who are out there on the grind that the mainstream radio stations are not playing. You got some freaking bomb digging. We got Shani Chanel, who won our 2020 Zoom contest.
Yeah.
We got Underdog Gawala, who won our 2020 music video contest. Mm-hmm. And actually we have MG Music Group NC, and they're actually on the line. They won our June contest. I gotta bring them on the line because I'm so proud of them. Like y'all,
they doing it.
Yeah, they just make me so happy. I hope I'm connecting all the ones that I'm supposed to be connecting. MG Music Group. Hello.
Yo.
Oh, okay, you about to have you scared like, oh, we ain't scripted.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome back. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes. The last time we spoke, it was like last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was going through this.
I'm trying to figure out when were you a guest on Move Unscripted?
I was still
I think it was right before COVID hit, so it may have been longer than a year.
Longer than a year because before the corona hit. Yeah.
It was before the corona hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
BC.
Mm-hmm.
So we take it there.
That's crazy.
And I've been kind of following them because I just love their music and their movement and stuff. But what really, so that I did a contest.
Yeah.
In the Atlanta Music Industry Group on Facebook, and I was like, you have to submit a music video. And you have to compete, you know, and there was an admission fee. But people get scared about admission fees, I guess, or maybe they don't feel like their content is good enough. But I was speaking that day, and I swear to goodness, as soon as I got off the line talking about it, they submitted.
Wow.
And I said, God put me online that day to talk, and it wasn't to everybody. I must have been talking directly to y'all without even knowing that's who I was talking to.
Yeah. Who we got online with us?
Hey, you got Deacon Authority, and you got Judea.
And Judea.
Oh, right.
Okay. So who is the one who saw my live and entered the contest? Which one of your members?
It was Ben Clemens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ben Clemens is the one who saw my live that morning.
All right.
And he, whatever I said during that live, motivated him to act, and I'm so glad that he did.
Because the song is banging.
Oh,
they already put out like a lot of good songs that since the last time we spoke, and we had like the La 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 joints you guys did, and Yahweh as well, and with a host of other songs and things you guys have done like across seas before the pandemic and things that happened. I know things that like you guys were on your way and making a lot of like moves around the world. Y'all was in London. We spoke about that. You did some other shows that was coming up. But what's been going on ever since the time that we've spoke?
Well, since then, the pandemic, slowed us down, and so really we had time to like slow down, evaluate ourselves, and it was a lot of topics going on, with George Floyd and all this stuff was popping off, and so a lot of people was messaging us and saying, well, what are y'all gonna say about this? And they kind of put us where we had to kind of like touch on that on this album. So we have a multicultural following. So it's like, how are we going to break this down where it's going to bring people together and help each other to understand each other versus turning one side down or coming from a point that, it was just a lot with that. So we kind of incorporate that and some experiences that we experienced over the last few years. We kind of just, poured into this album. And so we locked in, and me and Judea locked in, and, a lot of things happened. We got DJ George Majet with us now. He's a FM radio personality. He came in on as our DJ, and so we've grown in that. And I've helped a lot of other people with their music, so we kind of locked in and focused on ourselves this go round. You know what I'm saying?
For the new album, like what's the name of the new album? Like is it already out, or is like it's on its way, or
it's out? The album dropped. It's called I Tried to Love. I tried to love.
Like now, like give us some of it. That's a deep, title.
Right.
It's like it's a strong statement.
Right.
Give us like an insight of what the album is about.
Okay, so so if you look at it from a spiritual aspect, we're supposed to love one another. But sometimes you can love people and they'll just keep receiving that love, and it may not reciprocate, or you may get taken advantage of, or you may get drained out as a person. You can help a lot of people so much where you can get burned out and you're no good to nobody, not even yourself or your family. Sometimes when you try to love people, they might not have the same perspective as love as you may have. So It was kind of tapping in on that, helping somebody up, and then they take advantage of you for your resources or who you are as a person, and then once they get up, they kind of like wipe their feet on you like a doormat, and they go in, but then they'll leave you out the cold. type thing. So how to deal with that? That kind of like inspired us, and those conversations, you know.
You know what? That's really a deep topic, and I was just listening to New Birth just now, and they were talking about making sure you take care of yourself. So this must be a message that people need to hear, or we need to hear, or y'all need to hear, or it needs to be talked about, because it's the same thing that I was just listening to through New Birth when they had one of those little nighttime things, and they were talking about, you know, while you're busy trying to take care of other people, make sure you take care of you, because you know you're important, you know, and God loves you. Take care of you too, and so that falls back to what you're saying. Like, sometimes we can do so much for other people, and we can stretch ourselves out. Sometimes I feel stressed out because, you know, I'm an artist. Believe it or not, you know, people don't know. They're like, oh, you know, whatever. But I'm an artist. But I still try to and love to help other artists. You know what I'm saying? But I don't always get that back in return. Like, I'll share people's music. I'll go all, you know, do everything. But people don't always do that for me. But I had to learn not to look at that. You know what I'm saying? And just understand that those who are supposed to appreciate my craft or share my music or whatever, they will. You know, but I'm supposed to still do what God has put in my heart to do, because He has given me a platform to do it with. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel that. Mm-hmm.
It puts everything in perspective.
Yeah, I think it's Jade, you still on the line too?
Yeah, I'm still.
Okay, so with the MG Music Group, how many members is it in the group? Because I remember seeing a picture one time. It was like y'all was about 15 deep.
I deemed it like the spiritual root chain plan. I remember saying that. Yeah.
So how many members is in the music group?
Well, right now it's me, George Muzic, and Deacon Authority. A lot of the guys that grew to be, you know, to have their own ministry going on, and they moved on. We still are good friends, and like I said, me and Deacon Authority, we pretty much, we're focused on new projects that we're trying to do and trying to get out. And, like I said, we still communicate. We all still good friends.
Still hit the stage together.
Yeah.
It's like we established those guys and females, so it's like, okay, let's establish some more, because it's like we need more people to do what we do.
Right. And, you know, that's how we grow. We always giving back. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole plan anyway, you know, to keep growing the ministry out, sharing the ministry, let people build where they are. You know what I'm saying? We don't hold nobody back. So that's what it is.
Right. I like that a lot.
I'm so excited that y'all are going to be there.
Oh, so they come down to
they won. They won the contest, so they're going to get a vendor table to sell. Do y'all have merchandise to sell, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. So they get a vendor table, and they're performing 2 songs.
Okay.
Yeah, they won. And you know what the crazy thing to me is? When God opens the door for you, there's no competition. So they didn't even have to compete. They were the only ones who submitted the music video. They were the only ones. I don't know.
Only cost you $20 at the time.
It only cost $20 at the time. Now it's $50. I got another one. You better catch me. You better catch me when I first start. Because when I first started, it's the cheapest. After that, I keep going up because I don't care. If y'all ain't get it, y'all ain't got it. But but when God opens the door, there's no competition if that's somewhere He wants you to be, or something He wants you to do, or something He wants you to have. Ain't no competition. They ain't have no competition. It was them. God said, "Here you go."
I'm glad they accepted. Like,
He didn't wait. As soon as the live ended, Kenny, Ben submitted. As soon as my live ended, like, I swear to goodness, as soon as I got off, I heard ding. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. But they were the only ones, and I ran that thing for 2 weeks, and they were the only ones. I said, but I had already prayed, and I'm like, God, send who you want us to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want no drama, we don't want no craziness, we don't want none of that. We just want quality, artists and groups and whatever, and it doesn't matter the genre. So I wasn't praying for a particular genre. I was just asking God to send me who He wanted me to have. And that morning, Right after I got through with my prayer time, I went straight to Facebook and did the live to announce the contest, you know, and by the time I got off, there they were.
That's great right there. Yeah, and it was there for them to be there.
Yeah.
For them to see that.
Whatever.
Big up to Ben, too. Ben. Yeah.
Whatever's about to, whoever you're going to meet, whatever's going to happen, whatever God got in store for you, there's something about this trip to Atlanta that's going to be connected to it. It might be somebody that you're going to meet, or there's going to be something about this, because when I literally say you got to understand, I prayed, I was in prayer. And right after I got off prayer, God was like, He was letting me know He's going to send him to me. And I did that live, and there is MG Music Group, like, just like that.
Right.
Yeah, there's something about Hookup Atlanta and MG Music Group. There's going to be somebody there that you're going to meet who's either going to be the connection, or they're going to have the number to the connection, to the next door of whatever it is that God got for you. I really believe that. I really believe that.
Yeah.
I really do. I can't guarantee nothing, but I really believe that.
That's a great feeling, and run off that energy. That's a good thing. Like, if you feed off an energy that feels good, and you know that things are going a certain ways, like, you can be like, yeah, I'm going to run off of that good energy. You know, because everybody is dealing with different energies now, right? So it's like the world is doing one thing or another, especially when it comes to artistry or the music industry, because it has changed erratically, like dramatically. It just completely changed. You know, in a blink of an eye, how the way that an artist is putting their stuff out there, how they're branding, how their music is being perceived, how their performances, all these things have changed those variables, because now it's like, if the music is sustain itself, but then when you get to meet the people behind it, the artists or the music behind it, and they're sharing their information so they can do their own thing, that's what God has given them. That's what He put that, you know, together. That's just so much peace right there. And He got a new joint called "I'm in Love," man. So
but we can't play that one yet, though, because I want to play the old one first. So because these other, I think the old, but the other people, the people who didn't catch the interview may not know about La 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 La. I like that song. So tell us. I want to play that, but before we play it, tell the listeners the history behind La La La.
Well, basically, one day I was in the studio, and one of our good guitar friends came over with me and Judea. He's by the name of John Burwell. He plays with like some of the top quartet groups in our area. And so he came over, and I had a vibe come like that 70s vibe. And he just took out the guitar and played through it one time, like one take. And after that, it just built from there. And George Judea was doing the hook, and he was singing the La 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 part. And I was like, that's catchy. You know, so we pretty much went off of that, and that's the vibe. It feels like a dance song, and and we did that song in London, and the whole place just broke out in an electric slide. It was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Imagine that, right?
Can you imagine being in London and everybody doing electric slide to your music in London?
Like in the Guinness World Book of Records or something, right? I know they did the Thriller theme for Michael Jackson. I remember they did the worldwide. That's in the Guinness World Book of Records, so we never know. We got to look into that.
We got a caller on the line, so I'm going to bring the caller in before we go to La La La. Hello, caller. You have 609 your number. You've called into On Move Unscripted. How are you doing, and where you calling from, and what's your name?
Hello. My name is T. I'm actually calling from Atlanta, Georgia, but I have a North Carolina number.
North Carolina number. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited to listen in. Like, I'm definitely a fan of MG Music Group and Deacon Authority, Cedric Hester. So it's exciting to see the whole process from beginning to now. And I'm just so proud, and I just wanted to come on and just listen to the interview and just listen to, all the music. Just it's awesome to hear and witness and be a part of.
Well, let me ask you this. Is there any question that you never really got a chance to answer that you would like to, ask right now about anything that deals with MG Music Group?
Let's see. I would say, like, what would an inspired artist do to be a part of something like MG Music Group? So, I know it. Yeah. So that's something that I've always thought about. So, you know, so that's my main question. I would say, like, what would it take? What do you look for? And what things do you provide to, you know, an artist, or advice you would provide to an artist that's looking to be a part of something upcoming and great like MG Music Group?
Okay. MG?
Okay. All right. That's my baby doll, y'all. So I'm over here blushing. But let me.
When you say your baby doll, that's your baby doll like child, or baby doll like your
girlfriend,
lady?
my girl.
Oh, that's teamwork makes the dream work, boo. Superman. Okay.
Boo. But basically, what we look for is consistency, and you know, in music, you can it takes a lot of energy to do what we do, and you know, Miss Goins and Stout, y'all know, man, it's like your word and your consistency is everything in music. So it's like your word is currency, and who you are is more valuable than your talent in a lot of instances. So be a consistent person. Work at what you do. Always try to grow. And if you're first starting out, do something very well. If you're a singer, focus on the craft very well, and then add on the other stuff. You're going to have a lot of hats to learn, you know, to figure out marketing. I hate doing marketing stuff, but you got to learn a lot of different things, do it yourself, and be confident. Be confident in your gift and who you are. When I first started, a lot of people didn't understand because I was rapping gospel in the late 90s, and early 2000 on.
Yeah, it was becoming a popular thing. Yeah,
it's still not popular.
But I mean, what Kirk Franklin did kind of change it up, because like he was really like adding like rappers to some songs. He's doing that as of now. Still doing that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Me too. Yeah. It's dope. There's a few channels for it in North Carolina.
Yeah, I love gospel rap. You said it wasn't accepted at first?
It wasn't accepted. Well, we can go to churches now, and they won't let us rap in there because they don't agree with the rap. They call it boom boom music. You know, in the South, a lot of churches. But after they experience it and see that we're saying the same things, it's just in a different format or different melodies, then they come around. So some of them, it's still kind of raw in some areas, but
yeah, I know what's out there. Like I said, we just did a big thing with a show with On Connect Club with around the world media. With
ATW Media.
Or ATW Media. Media. I'm not saying. Just what we did with Connect Club, but that was with GG2G, and they have a big following with that whole the spiritual and gospel music and stations of all genres of that particular music. Like
y'all need to get okay. You know I'm about to start. I got to talk a little smack. I got to introduce you to Will. So these, I'm not. I go to church. I listen to gospel. I go to church. I enjoy, being a Christian, all that kind of stuff. I do, and I'm not saying anything negative about that as a whole. But I just feel like they need to unbutton their collar and get the heck out their own way, because everybody, you're not going to be able to reach everybody, because everybody don't go to church. So you have to be able to create different ways to reach people who are not going to go into the house of the Lord. They're not going to go into church, but they need that for their life.
They still need to hear it.
So
don't
why
shut
would
them down because it's
because they're not Mahalia Jackson.
Now it's different, spoken in a different language.
Because you're in there like the church mother who always be trying to sing and know she can't sing, and they always give her a solo. And it can't always be like that.
We got to understand that we are coming into a newer generation, and much as I love quartet, I grew up in quartet all my life. Me and Cedric, that's all we know, you know what I'm saying. But we also know, growing up, what we like was rap, and at one time it was secular, secular artists or whatever. But it's a new generation, and that generation is lost because they don't know about quartet. As well as out there in tobacco fields and all that stuff. They don't know anything about that. So we have to touch a new generation with new stuff. And that's the only way you're gonna draw them in. They have to be open to it. They have to be open to it.
That's the way they would gravitate to it. You speak in their language, like, I can pick that up. You know what I mean? Like, my aunt got this new joint, or OG got this new joint. They feel it. They that's how, like, even with One Way Zay stuff, he hears the stuff that I be doing. He be like, I want to do a song with you. You know what I mean? Like,
he actually did one without no profanity. Because at first I be like, son, you don't have to use curse words all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then Kenny did a rap, and then he wanted to be on the song that he was on, and you told him you can't cuss. And he actually did it because he was like, I can't make a song. I'm like, you got to, son, try. And he did, so,
sounds good too.
We have to touch the people where they are. I have always believed, and you let me know, Deacon Authority or Judea, whether or not you agree. But I have always believed, ever since TD Jakes had that big giant conference in Atlanta, probably about 2012, 13, somewhere around in there, and it was at the Georgia Dome, and they had a big thing. And one of the preachers got up there and he said, listen, God is putting his angels in the entertainment industry. This is way back. He's like, God is positioning his people in the entertainment industry because that's the only way that some of these people that God is trying to save is going to be reached. You got to go where they are. You can't the battle don't always come to you. Sometimes you got to go to the battle. You know what I'm saying? You got to send your soldiers in.
Right.
The soldiers they ain't gonna always come to you. So so. And when he said that at that thing, I always believe that's exactly what's going on. So we are being positioned. When I say we, all of us who are spiritual, who love God, but who also produce music that's not like the Mahalia Jacksons and the quartets and the church mothers who can't sing. We can't always do that.
I would listen to all of it, But yes, there is a shift that's coming, and it should be appreciated, and accepted.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think that a lot of people are being put in position. I think Chance the Rapper helped a lot too. When he, a lot of the younger generation are not ashamed about their beliefs anymore. I think what's hindering the churches too, though, they're not being transparent. A lot of them, they were into hip hop, and it probably brought back bad memories of their life that they tried to get delivered from. So a lot of them don't like to associate with it because of how it's a trigger for them. But the thing is, though, all music comes from God. And at the end of the day, it came from, if you look at all American music, it came from the first form, look up the first forms of American music, the first genres. It'll tell you, spirituals, all of that came from the blues, the R&B. If you look at the timeline, all of it came from the slaves. It came from, the shouting and all that, the call and response in hip-hop, all of that came from slaves. Right? So if you look at it, if you look into folk music, So we're not talking about classics. That came over.
But,
you know.
What is that? I don't know. What is it?
Yeah. So
we're going to Google that for you.
Yeah, I don't have to know what folk. I never really knew what. So explain me, what is the definition of folk music? Like, what is it though?
Folk music is pretty much like songs that's passed down from generation to generation, family, regional, things like that. So I'm trying to just think of examples. But like, if you look at the Ray movie with Ray Charles, even the James Brown movie, how James Brown was inspired by a pastor. You remember? Did you see that scene when he went to church and they was
several times? I watched that movie.
The House of Prayer. That's the House of Prayer vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the different genres, R&B, all of that stem from blues, rhythm and blues. But the blues singers were gospel singers who, if you think about it, they were singing in the gospel style, but they were just singing about being hurt, people cheating on them, the blues, all of that stuff.
Right, you know, they mixed it with the blues.
Yeah, that's why it was a big deal. Elvis, all the rock and roll, all that came from us. We started rock and roll.
Yeah.
So it all trickles down.
Yeah.
But everything came from God.
That's why it's a big. It's like I what you're talking about. Like when I was going to performing art school, that's what I was like. I did that for my dissertation, like my thesis of what we had to do, like the final thing. Like everybody had their stuff. I was like the origin of American music.
Oh, you did? Oh, that was. Oh,
yeah. I took the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had my little box with the music and stuff. Look at the hip hop. I was on like the 80s, and I was. White folks look at me like, wow, he's a guru. Yeah.
You know what? I just did a post in the Atlanta Music Industry Group where the video was about the changes of music from 1921 to 2019, and how it has fluctuated and changed every 10 years or so.
Right.
The only one that's held on, in my opinion, as far as being at the top, has been hip-hop. But I don't know what's going on with hip-hop right now. Like, hip-hop is lost in the sauce. I'm like, hip-hop, like, I'm just like, how many ways can you tell the story about the drug life? Like, we got too many people telling the same story.
I've been doing research on that, and I'm going to be brief. But all it is, okay, now to get on with hip-hop, it takes money. It's not about your talent. So who's backing all of these artists? The different gang members, the drug dealers. So that's why all the rap is the same, and they all rapping the same. And all these beefs and shootings when they run into each other, it's just the different gangs. Their rapper, the top rapper from their gang or whatever, they backed by the drug money. They the ones paying for everything. You know, it's money. If you got 150,000, you can put out music easy. So that's all it is. That's all it is. That's why it's like that.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell them drug dealers they're about to do y'all like they did disco. So all y'all music in the stadium and burn it up like they're getting tired. This is the thing, right? I don't care how much money you're paying. When the fans start saying enough is enough, we don't want no more of that. We're ready for change. We want to hear something else. When they start saying it loud enough, the entertainment industry is going to listen.
The record labels are not going to take that. It's a consumer based business. So it's like, there's no way you can be like, okay, well, we want to hear them. Like, you can edit as much as you can on these songs, but it's just like people are going to downplay it. Your ratings are going down due to the fact that people are like, you know what, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to hear that. I'm telling y'all, if hip hop don't get it together, hip hop is gonna be in that same stadium where disco was.
Don't say that. I'm hip hop head, y'all.
I agree.
So let's get into La La La, and then we're going to come right back, okay?
Yeah. Love that joint. MG Music Group.
This is the DAB.
La, la, la. La, la. feel got me out of control. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. I know I messed up, but I really need you to get by. Had to swallow my pride. Now your boy is on fire. Back then didn't want me. Now I'm hot all on me. Spirit of God all on me. Ain't got time to be phony. Lift them up just a little bit. MG whipped another hit. John B all over it. Word of God is my origin. Got me out of control. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. Who said the church can't swag it out? Watch your voice spit just a little bit. Preacher comes down from the pulpit. This one got God all over it. This song got me pure trembling. Yes, I'm filled with love and adrenaline. Even the angels are shivering. My flow cold, but Christ moving in. Tic-tac-toe, I'm aligned with him. X with I-O, and I'm back again. I just reload, let the record spin. I just reload, let the record spin. This vibe here got me out of control. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. Got me out of control. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. Watch me dance just a little bit. You have tuned in to another episode of On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goings and Mr. Stout. And we have MG Music Group NC on the line. I absolutely love that song. You know what I'm saying? It's such it's such a pretty song to me. Yeah, it's very, you know. So the Atlanta music, the Hook Up Atlanta. This is our second one. So when we were on the radio, when MBJ Live and I was on the radio in Atlanta, we started our first event. We had our first event. But the first event was geared more towards actors. So we had a lot of professionals come in and talk to the people, and they got to do skits and all that kind of stuff, and that was fun. But that was 4 years ago. So now we're coming back with another Hook Up Atlanta, but this one is music-based. And so we have Mr. Hankey, who is an international producer. Like his hits is longer than I can even think. Like he turns his hits, he produces hits that become everyday slogans like "Living My Best Life." You know, you go up to somebody and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Child, I'm living my best life. Like that, Wobble in California, On the Way, and now he got one twerkulator. He got the girls twerking all over the place. Like
that's what we talking about.
So he's going to be the guest speaker there that night, and we just got vendors will be there. We got food there. We got all kind of stuff. So if you are in the Atlanta area, or if you know that you want to participate, if you're an artist and you want the experience, or you want to see who you can connect with or whatever, you want to go to www.hookupatlanta. You know, like hookup, like HOOKUP, hookupatlanta.eventbrite.com, and you can get the tickets. Like right now, we have pre-sale tickets going on, and it's only $20. But once that pre-sale period ends, then the tickets are going to increase, and it will be increasing all the way up until the actual time, until the month of the event. Then it'll be stabilized.
One more time. What is it for the Hookup Atlanta?
So it's www.hookupatlanta.eventbrite.com. That's what it is. Right. Or you can go to AtlantaMusicIndustry.com, and you can also access the link from going to the website. Right. So you can go to, and music is spelled with a Z because we try to be creative with this thing right here. So Atlanta Music is spelled with a Z, not an S. So it's AtlantaMusicIndustry.com. Either one of those places, and you can get it. So I'm really excited because we're going to have different genres of music.
Right.
But there's no way we could have an event and not have gospel music too, because that's a major genre in music. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
And to have these artists that's going to be here, like with MG Music Group, and then have with a few stars with GG2G, and then we also
going in.
Like I can already just see what it is. I got some other folks too that's coming from North Carolina as well that's looked into what's going on, and they have some TV things that's going on. So I'm like, it's in the works. September is going to be fresh for everybody who wants to come out there and be a part of something to try to network and connect with some people, and also get your material, your branding, your marketing out there with some people who are going to, like, who's really interested in hearing something that's new. That's what this whole thing is about.
Right.
Interacting.
Right. Connecting.
Now that we can.
There's 20,000 members in that
just couldn't go out before.
There's 20,000 members in that group now. So, and not all those 20,000 members always post stuff. Sometimes they just watch. Sometimes they just listen. And you don't know who it is that's been checking you out or looking at you and be like, you know what? I want to see them perform in person. I want to get that experience. I want to see what they like on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask y'all this. Because I know y'all have been traveling around, so y'all can't be boring on the stage. Not if you got everybody doing an electric slide and what was it?
None of that. That was in London, yeah.
In London.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all can't be boring on stage.
Oh no. We hey, don't let the gospel fool you now. We get busy anyway. We get busy. Hey, we still street dudes at the end of the day.
Right.
You said you what?
Still street dudes at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they come from God
we
right now. Like, where it come from.
And that's good because maybe you can tell all these little young bucks, you can show them that, you don't have to be in street life if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? There's other options.
Ways out.
Right.
It's ways out. You think there's no other way out. This is it for life, for nah. There's ways out of that, and that's what the brothers are doing. That's why I really appreciate what the cause and what they're doing right now, and they're expressing this awareness. I always appreciate that, to have MJ Music Group, and I see the things you guys are doing, and with other artists who got something positive to say. Like I see a lot of things. They are happening. We just got to, put it in the forefront. It's got to lead.
Right.
Yeah. We are really. So we still have like 9 slots available.
Yeah.
So those 9 slots will be available all the way up until, I don't know, whenever we decide to cut it off. So for those of you who you would like to be a part of this event, if you don't want to enter the contest, because we got I got a Facebook Live contest. All they got to do is perform live and let us see them perform live. You can do it with your phone. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can go somewhere, get you a tripod or get you a couple of books and whatever it is that you need to get the camera to set them straight, and just do your live, do a performance. So that's an option if they don't want to pay for a slot. But if they do want to pay for a slot, then they can. And there was a member of the group that put up a post saying, artists shouldn't have to pay for slots. I'm just like, okay, so if artists don't have to pay for slots, then when a promoter says, XYZ group is going to be there, all the tickets should be sold. Because all the fans should just come and swamp. And if it's not like that, then, you know what I'm saying, unless you're an act and someone is paying for you to come, if you don't have fans, then how are they going to compensate you being there?
Yeah, that's very true, man. Yeah, and we're definitely want to show artists how to take care of that kind of business and things like that, how the way you can do it the right way. Because just having a song and a little video, and not just a little video, you can put a lot of money in some kind of things like that. But getting out there to the masses is part of that, of branding and stuff like that. But that's going to be part of, like, when we get together on September 25th, it's going to go down. You're going to get a chance to talk about it. And plus, your followers right now on Atlantic Music Industry Group, on Facebook, you still can see, like, what's going on. You can watch the growth of what's going on now. Like, we at 20,000. So, and then, what the guys that did right here with Deacon Authority and Judea, what they did, they still have music, still promoting, they still putting their stuff out there, got new music, a new video, now they're going to, a new performances they're doing. I wanted to ask you a question, too. Do you have any shows that's coming up for the summer?
Yes, we are. We're booked for like 4 shows right now. Our first show since the pandemic. Is this our first one? I think so. Our first show since the pandemic is this Sunday. We're going to be in High Point. And we have some more shows coming up, and we're doing A&T Homecoming. They booked us again this year, so we're excited about that one. That's out in October. So if y'all don't know about A&T Aggie Pride, y'all this is serious.
I've never been, but I definitely heard about it. Yeah.
Hey, they were fighting us on the Prime movie, so you know what I'm saying.
Is this the one where they do it's like a homecoming for football? For the fall season?
Yeah, right. It's the biggest homecoming in North Carolina, and especially Greensboro. Right. It's bigger than the ACC tournament. Yeah. They have the crazy concerts. It's the G-Ho came from us, greatest homecoming on earth.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And where's that going to be?
Greensboro.
It's going to be Greensboro. Y'all got to come hang with us. They have a stage out there, different stages during the game. And, our band is one of the top HBCU bands. That's why Nick Cannon was trying to copy us on that movie. But shout out to Nick Cannon. But basically, everybody goes to the game, watch the band at halftime, and then everybody goes out and mingle. That's just like you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a great time. Food, it's like a flea market out there, all types of stuff. It's 7 days.
Oh, wow.
It's like a big tailgating party, yeah.
Oh, it's like a big tailgating party?
All that. Then the Coliseum, they have like a crazy concert to bring in all the latest rappers come. They have a gospel show. Last year they had Kirk Franklin. Well, not last year, but the last one they had like Kirk Franklin and Timberland, all of them. They be coming through. They do like an old school concert on a Friday or something. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And what's it called again?
It's North Carolina NCANT State University. If you go on the NCANT website, you'll see that. And our DJ George Majette is going to be DJing on one of the stages. So he's on the line. I think he's on the line listening.
NCANT. Okay.
Yeah. NCANT. NCA. The letter A is an apple. A stands for Agricultural and Technical. A&T State University.
Oh, A&T. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that blue and gold, Aggie.
And that's in October.
Yes, and we're picking up some more stuff. And of course, we're coming to Atlanta. We got to come down there with y'all.
Oh, please! You got to! La la la!
Yeah, we before the pandemic hit, we was pretty much booked the whole entire year, and we had events that we didn't even get a chance to go to. I think Florida. I know we went to Vegas.
We didn't get to go to Seattle or none of that.
Yeah, we had booked Seattle and everything.
That's okay.
It's on this way back, fellas.
Yeah, that's okay. It's coming back.
Those things are waiting on
we
you.
Definitely
back to you.
We definitely want to hang out with you. We
can't wait.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
that would really be fun. And you know what? You always said you wanted to go back because you haven't visited North Carolina since you've been gone. So is that near
Greensboro's not too far from Durham. Yeah. Probably Durham.
Oh, no, it's like an hour, if an hour.
Mm-hmm. About an hour, yeah. I can take the train down there. I can record the studio down there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's...
I can get the yeah.
Okay. So, the music video that you won with, I'm in Love, tell us about the concept of the song and the music video.
So, I'm in Love. Judea came up with the hook. Once again, we was vibing with John Burwell, the guitar player, and we came up with this vibe. And it's pretty much a love song to God. And if you don't listen to the words, you'll probably think it's like an R&B song.
Yeah.
And we one of our best, good friends, Big Free, got on that hook and he destroyed it. And me and Judea had a great time talking about that, just giving God love in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So Judea, tell him, man. So
yeah, pretty much. Like I said, we come from a quartet background, so we kind of wanted to go that route and mix it up with a little bit with R&B. We different. We like to be different, so we always tap it into our creativity. We have so many avenues of doing different kind of music, so that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a good thing to be independent, so we can kind of hit all genres because we just multi-talented like that. We always working on something different.
That's the beauty of being independent. When you're independent, you get to decide the direction that you want to go in. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you're signed to some label that tells you, no, you need to sound like them, but I'm not them. I want to sound like me.
We're going to give you this Christian song. You're like, what is that? It's under your contract. You got to sing this Christmas song.
Right. That's the beauty of being independent. I love that. Right. So let's play I'm in Love because I love the music video, and I actually posted the music video in the Atlanta Music Industry Group. But I love the song. So let's go ahead and play the song real quick, and we'll be right back. So this is I'm in Love by Deacon Authority and Judea, right? Did I pronounce it right, Judea?
Yeah. MG Music Group, right?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and bump that.
This is a DAB.
I can feel the sun rays. Wake up in the morning on a Sunday. Walking down the aisle like a runway. Guess I gotta smile cause I'm okay. I usually drive the fast lane. My friends gas me up like a propane. Yes, I got your back is what they all claim. Yes, I got your back is what they all claim. Ooh, I'm in love with you. Life is perfect, life is worth it. Experience the best teacher. Truth will surface, the next leader is you. No more black and blue, no more bruises, no more scars, no more feeling like you're useless. You done your dirt now, you're safe by God's grace. I see your nightmare, cause I was once there. Better places yet to come. I hear trumpets and drums, I feel the wind breeze. Peace will overcome like jet speed. Jet speed, I am free, praise the King, I believe he delivered me from all of my wrong. Wanna do it, I thought I was done, but wanna do it. Call me juggernaut cause I'm running through it. Running through it, been through it, God knew it. Didn't let me fall, I done gone through it. He's flowing through my heart and it's so fluid. He tells me where to go when to go to it. Yeah. Ooh, I'm in love with you. Time and time again you had mercy on me. I'm in love with you. Life is like cold rain. You gotta keep walking, watch your brother change. I'ma keep shining like a gold chain. Time and time again, you have mercy on me. Life is like cold rain. You gotta keep walking, watch your brother change. I'ma keep shining like a gold chain. Time and time again, you have mercy
Lord, I know
on me.
that you know me completely, yet you still chose to love me unconditionally. I know your son died for me, and his love set the people free. King of kings, we praise you cause you are the best thing. We're so blessed but still on nothing.
If you are just now tuning in, you are tuning in to On the Move Unscripted with Patricia M. Goins and Mr. Stout, and we are interviewing the Atlanta Music Industry Group June Music Video Contest winners. That's a long thing title, right? MG Music Group in the house, and we just finished playing their song, I'm in Love, and I absolutely love that song. And I even the music video is the bomb too. Have you had a chance to watch the music video? That music video was on.
I want to know where y'all shoot that at.
Oh, we shot that in Greensboro.
Greensboro, okay, yeah. That that railroad, cause I know they got the same one, the railroad scene they had out there. But they got the same kind of setting in Durham out there. Now, I shot like a scene in a fog out there. You know, I was like, it looked familiar, but you know, you never know if the train line was like, you know. But yeah, it's definitely it's a really dope video. The way you did the concept and everything. Who was the videographer who directed the video?
Hey, shout out to Cool Cannon Films. Cool Cannon, based out of Greensboro. He shot pretty much every video that I've ever done.
Right.
All our videos are pretty much spontaneous, so it's like we kind of like set the areas, and that train scene was spontaneous. You notice like part of the video was on the inside, had the Black Lives Matters behind us and all that.
Yeah.
We was actually, that's Underground Rich Studios. Shout out to Underground Rich Studios in Greensboro. And basically we shot in there, and then we was driving out, and we was looking for another location, and we ended up right there at the train tracks right across the street. So we just go with the flow when we shoot videos. So it's kind of like, it's really us. What you see is really us just being natural and transparent. So, yeah.
Oh, so y'all being unscripted.
Okay, say that. Say that.
You know it. You know it. So,
yeah, I love it.
Man.
I love it. I cannot wait to see y'all perform. I'm so excited. I haven't been able to really be a part of a music event in a while. Probably not since, I don't think I've done a music conference or anything like that since Chicago, since I lived in Chicago. Because like I said, the first Hookup Atlanta was based on actors. You know, they was able to get a photo shoot and all that kind of stuff. Like we had all that going on. So this time we actually, are focusing on music. So if you're someone who's a vendor in Atlanta and you would like to be a part of that, you can reach out to us through the Atlanta Music Industry Group. You can call the number, or you can leave a message, a contact message or whatever, and we'll get back with you and get you over to the person who is in charge of the vendors. But and if you're an artist and you want to take one of those 9 slots, then that's left, because we already have an awesome lineup.
Yeah, it's just incredible.
Right. We just wanted to give other artists who have not come through On the Move Unscripted an opportunity to showcase. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if artists come, then that's awesome. If they don't, our lineup is still the bomb.
Oh yeah, you're gonna want to see me every golf. Regardless, it's gonna be dope. I already know.
The lineup is gonna be. And can you please do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, please?
I might
please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take one of them slots. You know how to do it.
I'm going to do Superwoman. I'm definitely going to do Superwoman. I got to everywhere. You know, people love that song for me, so that would definitely be one that I do if I only do one. But yeah, I'm so excited to have y'all. I can't wait to see y'all just do y'all darn thing.
Hey, we can't wait. We're excited.
Oh yeah, we're so right now we're just doing a lot of social media marketing or whatever, but soon we're going to take it to mainstream. We're already doing advertising on 1100 AM, but we're about to go to FM.
Roku, that's on there too. Roku will be on. You guys are going to see that. All these things like throughout the summer. There's a lot of things that are coming up, and just like if you riding with us, you'll see those differences.
Yeah, you'll see the growth.
Yeah.
As we get closer and closer to the date, we're just starting early because we want to plan it and we want everything to be on point. It's going to be at Studio House Atlanta. That's a real nice, about 5,000 square foot facility. You know, if you're still worried about the pandemic and all that kind of stuff, you can always come with your mask. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't chosen to get shot up with an injection. you just come with your mask on or whatever if you're scared about being in a crowd. But it's going to be an awesome event.
Yeah, social business.
Yeah, it's 5,000 square feet. So
we got plenty of space for everyone.
Yeah, so it's not going to like probably. We have it open for like 200 people. So, 200 people fit in 5,000 square feet comfortably without bumping into each other. So, we're so excited, and I'm just happy to have y'all to come. I'm just really excited.
Yeah.
Great.
So. What are your social media handles like? If people want to reach out to you, or they want to reach out and buy your music or whatever, tell us where they can get your music from. Your social media handles. Just let them know how they can get in touch with MG Music Group. So maybe
check that video.
Yeah. Oh, that video's bomb. Yeah. So how can they?
Wow. So all of our social media is pretty much at MG Music Group, and put the NC on it for North Carolina. MG Music Group NC. That's all our, it'll get you to our social media, our Instagram. And also, if you put in JUDEA, or Deacon Authority, like a church Deacon Authority, if you put those in separately on any of the music streaming platforms, will pop up. So.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
YouTube
I actually have one more song. I'm sorry. What was you about to say?
Oh no, that's it.
Okay.
The website.
No, it's under construction.
Okay.
So I actually have one more song that I'm going to play on the way out, but I definitely wanted you to tell us about it. It's Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tell us about that.
So basically, that song. We wanted to show London love. They showed us a lot of love over there, and so they told us that a lot of American groups come over there and like take the love that they give them, and then don't do nothing or support the people that they don't show love back to them. So as soon as we got back, I came up with the idea of putting together a song with all the guys who went over. And we just showed love in that way. We shot it in the U.S., but we used our videographer made it feel like we were in London. So we gave show them love and appreciation for them, down to the people in the hotels, and everybody was very encouraging, and they took care of us. They told us, shout out to Carol Crawford and her team. They picked us up at the airports. They had buses for us, moving us to the venues, and it was just dope. The radio scene, the DJs, it was a lot of love. So that's our way of giving thanks to them, showing love back.
Oh, so you must be a big thing over there.
Oh yeah, on the chart.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying, like, it was just a great experience. It was, the people over there are real genuine. They really tell you how they feel, and it's like, they was like, you're Americans. The first thing is that we can tell you're Americans. So it was just dope how we get on the train and we was just meeting and the conversations and all of that. So it was great.
I have never been out the country. I want to go out the country.
That's the line that when I went out the country. That's what they say. Like, we can tell you're American. Like, wherever you go, other places.
For real?
Yeah. Like,
they don't know I am.
Yeah, like anywhere where we went. Like, yeah, even like in Canada, like in Toronto, they knew. Yeah.
I want to go to Paris.
Oh,
I got this fascination with Paris. I don't know why I got this fascination.
What about Italy?
Italy, all the places. I just want to go. I want to go outside of America, but I've never been here.
Probably start with Canada.
You're right, Mexico, somewhere close.
Or to an island.
Something, I've been all around the United States, but I've never been out the country.
Yeah, over there in London, it's like I don't think they had any cars over there that was ran by gas. Like everything was diesel. So in the cars, like they saw how tall we were, and they saw how saying they were like, man, I could tell y'all America, whatever, y'all so big, and
tall. We were taller than a lot of people. It was crazy.
Oh. Wow.
They like, oh God, they like, you know.
We had to order 2 Ubers. We ordered one for like 4 people. They were like, nope, you got to order another car. It was like, wow. But,
wow.
They really love our music. I'm not saying I'm saying Americans. They love our music. So they treat us like they love music.
I'm so happy that Benjamin took that step of faith and entered y'all into the contest. I'm so glad he was obedient to what God put in his spirit, because I know that those who come to the event are going to see some amazing performances, and y'all are definitely one of those amazing groups. You know, so I can't wait to see you. I'm really so excited. I've been praying over every aspect of this event that I can think to pray on, and I know even what I haven't thought about to pray on, God already got covered. I'm really excited, and I just want to thank y'all for being willing to come down our lane. Like, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
No problem. We thank y'all for everything you do for the artists and people. We know
Hold on,
what you're doing.
Somebody got background noise. I don't know who it is.
Uh-oh.
Whoever that is, got cat, you back there cooking chicken. Put your phone on mute. And what you say? What you say again?
Pan to get the chicken ready.
What say that again, sir?
But I know it's not easy what you guys do, you all, and we thank you for the looks and the encouragement. This is very encouraging for us. Just to be a part of something like this. Appreciate your hard work and all that you do, all of the pushing, the promotion, all of the, even considerate us. We think y'all, you guys should be applauded, and thank you for helping us. So, anything we could do for you all, we're here.
You know what? I appreciate that. Do you feel that? Oh, look at that. You feel good. Oh, that really feel good. You know what? Over the last month or two, like, people have just been coming out of the woodwork just thanking us and giving us good references and referrals, and we appreciate that, because with all the scams and different people out there doing craziness, it's good to know that people are willing to come out and say, hey, y'all can go ahead and rock with them. They good.
Yeah.
Keep that continuously, like, you'll do our whole career for this. Like,
Like, our thing is, we're both artists. We're artists, so we understand what it's like. So as we're pushing towards our goal, our independent career goals, we want to take as many people with us as possible. So we're gonna kick the doors open, y'all. So make sure y'all have y'all good boots on.
I've been there. I've been in the trenches. I've been and still are. Like,
we still are in the trenches.
Yeah, but
I got my shovel right over there by the back door.
I've been there, and then made it through, and then come back and say, like, we can do it again. And that's it takes that. Even if you're on a major scene, a lot of artists who are the majors, you say, what happened to them? But they was doing other things, but they try to be out there. It still takes that. Like, it still takes a lot to be, like, you got to do it grassroots. Still, that's what we're doing.
But I love it, because you can see your growth. And boom, I was able to do this, and I was able to do it without a major label investing in me. I got out here, and I did what I had to do. I didn't make no excuses for what I wanted to do. I went after what I wanted, and I went to get it. But you got some artists that are so freaking.
Of being independent.
But you got some artists that are freaking lazy, man. They don't want to do. They want somebody to do everything for them. So can you?
I'll make a song like that.
Can you? We appreciate y'all, and we just want to thank you for once again taking the time to stop by and share with us not just your music, but your testimony and just everything that you got going on, everything that you're doing, and even though the pandemic situation might have slowed y'all down, y'all about to be right back rolling.
Hey, I appreciate it, and y'all too. Thank you. We really need to hear that.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Got any shout-outs?
Any shout-outs?
I used to say your boo was on the line.
No, your boo was on the line. Thank you, boo, for calling in.
Shout out to Boo Boo Lady T. She got a single coming too. She actually sung. If you want, you want to check her out before she dropped her single. She's on our song "I Tried to Love You." She's on the leading song on the album. So she's the pretty one with the pretty top on singing the hook. So shout out to Lady T to share with her.
Pretty top on singing the dope hook. I love that. Support your boo. Teamwork makes the dream work. Superman and Superwoman.
That's right.
I love it.
Shout out to DJ George. Shout out to Big Freedom. DJ George has a Cut Radio show. Shout out to him. Big Freedom, Big Free, the singer. Shout out to the rest of the MG family. Big Ben Clemens, shout out to Ben for submitting our video. North Carolina, shout out to you guys and your radio show and everything that you're doing. And most important, we give all glory to God and thank you for what He's doing for all of us. So,
amen.
Right.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yes. Because none of this will be possible without God. That's for sure. And if you try to do anything and God is not included, it may not be on stable ground. So you got to always put God first. I'm learning that with every step I make. I got to put God first. I pray about it first. And that doesn't mean that I don't always. It doesn't mean that I always make the best decisions. But when I pray about it ahead of time, no matter what goes on, He got me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like his invisible hands is right there to catch me, whether I did what I know He told me to do or not. You know, so
praise
God for that. I love it. So we're gonna roll out of here with
Yahweh.
Mm-hmm. You know I was gonna pronounce that wrong.
God.
Unscripted.
It's God's name,
right? Yahweh. Okay, I'm sorry, Yahweh. So we're gonna play Yahweh. And if you have any questions about anything, you know you have my contact information or whatever. You know, just reach out to me. Just anything. I'll be in communication with y'all or with Dan or you know before the event. But much success to what's going on. You said you got something going on this weekend?
Yes, it's a private event that we're doing. So shout out to the people that we're going to be in High Point, North Carolina this weekend.
Okay, High Point. All right, that was big up to that.
Yeah.
MG Music Group North NC on all the platforms: IG, Twitter, also on Facebook, wherever you want to do your social media networking. Look them up. MG Music Group NC. Deacon Authority and Judea, the whole crew, man, the whole team, man. Yeah.
And go out and get their music. You said the music is available on all platforms?
All platforms. Or just stream us, follow us, YouTube, all of that.
So for all of you who you have them days where your energy level is low and you need to rejuvenate it, the MG Music Group, and recharge. MG Music Group has music that will definitely recharge your spirit. I find when I'm going through, those times when I'm feeling down or whatever, I'll go and put some gospel music on because I've learned that the spirit of depression and the spirit of praise can't be in the same atmosphere. One of them got to go. Right. And it's always the spirit of depression or anger or whatever the heck spirit is trying to come on you. When you bring on the spirit of praise, all demons must flee. So go ahead and get some of that music.
Destroy that negativity with some good music.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Music always gives you a better peace of mind.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
If you listen to good music.
Right. So we're going to play some more Yahweh. I said it right. Yeah, we're going to play Yahweh. And we will be back again tomorrow on the Move Unscripted Ladies Roundtable discussion. We're talking about anything and everything that deals with whatever we're talking about. We don't usually know until we get to
Tune in,
the table.
Always a great show.
Peace and love to y'all. I wish y'all nothing but prosperity and success and blessings, and that God will always continue to have His angels covering you for every step that you make.
Peace. See you September 25th.
All right. Peace.
Turn up.
I want to move unscripted, y'all. Y'all know how we do it.
Transit route now, just taking us across the RSC, across the Isle of Man, then Liverpool, then down towards London. Just talking to air traffic control at London Heathrow. There may be some air traffic delays when we get there, so we may be circling for up to sort of 15 minutes or so when we get there. But at the moment I'm showing a landing time of 8:35.
This is what happened when you get influenced by the culture of London. What up, Crawford? MG! Let's go!
I can feel the rain from the London sky falling. Jesus walked, but the snakes is crawling. What I'm supposed to do when the spirit keep calling? I'm a sacrifice for those who never saw him.
Right back on the track with the A, it's another one. Man of God, understand where I'm coming from. Only rep the kingdom where them kings from. Each one, teach one, how we overcome. Speak life, stay blessed, we the chosen one. Breathe Christ, Holy Spirit flowing through my lungs. No smoke, straight heat, hotter than the sun. Got bars like bullet, I'm a loaded gun. Hands up! Yahweh! Hands up! Yahweh! 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Take down. Devil caught one to the chin, flex and beat down. Where the God hit hard, thrown from a slingshot. Watch them all drop, chop, my God. Like 7 weeks, but I'm flex mode, bounce back strong. I'ma make it do what it do. Praise God, hallelujah.
Y'all call my name and I dropped my head, cause I was in flaming hell's gonna fame. Hell had my name wrote in that book. I served so well, gonna have me hooked, but the blood of Christ dropped down and took my name on high. Y'all took one look, he said this one I'm vouching for. Name wrote in my blood, he's from the core.
Hands up! Yahweh! Hands up! Yahweh! 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Know that I pray, see, fight demons daily. No weapon formed against me shall prosper or slay me. Every day is a battle, but Jesus is my shadow. You never catch me going up the creek without a paddle. My past is full of grime and some filthiness and mud, but now I've overcome because there's power in the blood. The devil had me once, and yes, he tried his best to finish me, but Jesus scooped me up and turned my mess into a ministry.
Alpha and Omega Yahweh, there is no one greater. Jesus is the King. Lord, pardon my behavior. When I make beats, I'm a bear. Peculiar, I'm rare. God got me no fear. Hands up, Yahweh. Hands up, Yahweh. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Listen and settle in, I ain't back with my brethren. My Lord is forever king and the devil can never win. Demons refuse to stay when the Savior is headed in. So belief it a benefit, he redeems the most heavy sin. I just speak to the spirit and bring the heat and the metal in. I will sink to the heavens because my Savior is better than the earth that we meddle in. He is king, so you better give our respect to the highest who will come down to bring heaven in.
It's a tetragrammaton, his name is transliterated. 4 letters YHWHYA is articulated. I dig into the scriptures, get illuminated. It's coordinated together, we not consolidated. The Trinity too deep, the attributes demonstrated. The Lord order myself and walk as they are calculated. Order myself and walk as they are calculated.
This is the DAB.
Can you feel that music? Can you feel that beat? Can you feel it? Can you feel the music? Can you feel the beat? Yeah. Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. Yeah. When I was a young girl, my mother told me, she said you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. She said, when one door closes, another door opens. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. She told me, she said, there's nothing too hard for you if you believe. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Oh,
Let the music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. Yeah. When one door closes, another door opens. You gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Listen, y'all. They used to tell me, they said, Patricia, you won't succeed. They said that music thing, you won't succeed. But I didn't listen. You know why? There's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe. Oh, and don't let no one stop your dreams, baby. Just keep on walking, keep on believing, and have faith. Hey, hey, woo! Can you feel my music, that hanky beat? Let my music cruise through your body till it reaches your feet. God, come in with a message that's just for you. He said, have faith in your dreams, and they'll come true. Have faith in your vision. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your passion. Do what you want to do. There's nothing too hard for you. If you believe, you gotta have faith, baby. You gotta believe.
Everybody looking fresh, yes, and we dressed to impress. Shine diamond like a necklace, yes, both tied with a tight vest. We survive one more, huh? Let the champagne pour. Some high heels got her feet feeling sore. Now she barefoot on the floor. Bro, I'm about to take you on tour. Are you really ready for the hardcore? We ain't breaking them new laws. We're here to celebrate the keys being great. Happy New Year's. Big hugs, kisses, and some new tears. Pop a champagne, get a new beer. Everyone you know, get it over here. Call the radio for this new track. We all just got to take it way back. Like I see, New Year resolutions. The first kiss of the New Year, this is what we doing. Come on. When you're feeling down on your luck, make sure you got at least some buck. Let me see you do that two-step. Grandpa, it's the ball drop, cause he slept. If it had too much eggnog, he made one more, let's thank God. That's what we do on your iPod. I listen to that Mr. Stout new joint. Looking like I'm hot new ride. A food shop on the outside, on the south side. Let's ride, the left is safe. We got the designated driver base. Again with a one-way feels. One time for the baby new years. Come on!